Okay. Hello everyone. This is John Chickens, and I just watched Peter Schiff's video. I'm not supposed to be watching Peter Schiff's video because I'm taking a break from the economic collapse channels. But this was technically not an economic collapse video. It was a patriotism video. It was a July 4th video. Today's the 250th anniversary on a Saturday, July 4th, 2026. So I'm making an exception for today and watching Peter Schiff video. So so the name of the video is "What It Means to Be an American," and you know, hardy har. Peter Schiff is complaining about people on welfare. He's basically complaining about people on welfare, and so he's saying that the government took all the money from the people who weren't on welfare and gave it to the people who were on welfare. Uh, so full disclosure, I am a black Republican, but I am also on welfare. So um, to make a long story short, so to make a long story short, basically Peter Schiff is saying that the government never, the Constitution never, the Constitution never said that the government was supposed to help people. The Constitution said that people were, that everyone was supposed to help themselves and stuff like that. So if we had followed the Constitution religiously, then uh, uh, there would be no problems in the United States, and everyone would be a billionaire. Everyone would be successful in the United States if we did not have the government trying to help people and stuff like that. So this reminds me. I listened to I listened to a video from another woman, a black woman who was saying the same thing but in the opposite direction. She was saying that basically she was talking about, she was basically saying that Republican presidents are all serial killers, and my response to her was that, if you don't want to vote, if you don't want to take care of if you don't want to take care of your civic responsibilities, then you're saying that you want serial killers in office. If you're not willing to vote, if you're not willing to take care of your civic responsibilities, then you're going to you're saying that you want serial killers in office, because that's what's that nature abhors a vacuum. If you leave a vacuum of leadership, then somebody's going to come into it, and it's going to be somebody who you don't like. So so that being said, I was watching the video, Peter Schiff's video, "What It Really Means to Be an American," and uh, uh, basically the thing that I was saying was that uh, you know, you know, first of all, the comment that I made on the actual video, Peter Schiff's video, was that the people who found this country did not follow the Constitution religiously, and the people who wrote the Constitution, Thomas Jefferson, and who was it, John J. Thomas Jefferson, and the other guy, uh, John J. Thomas Jefferson, and not Lewis Hamilton, Alexander Hamilton. Was it Alexander Hamilton and John J. and Thomas Jefferson? I know Thomas Jefferson was a guy who was famous for writing the Declaration of Independence. So, but anyway, uh, so the people who wrote the Constitution did not follow it religiously, and the people who found the country, George Washington, and others, James Madison, stuff like that, Thomas Jefferson, they did not follow the Constitution religiously, and and then I said that I expanded on that. And I said, no document is infallible. A document cannot be infallible by its very nature. No document can cover every single possible situation. And on top of that, I said that even the God of the Bible is not infallible. If you read the Bible as often as I do, if you actually read the Bible, you understand that even in the writing of the Bible, the God of the Bible himself is not infallible. If you read the Bible, so if God in the actual Bible is not infallible in the Bible, how is the U.S. Constitution going to be infallible? So basically, the thing that I was trying to get to, obviously this is going to sound super racist. Obviously, this is going to sound super racist, but the thing that I was trying to get to was that I mean, yeah, I mean, Peter Schiff likes to go off. Peter Schiff likes to go off a lot about how you know uh, everyone who's on welfare is a burden. Everyone who's not working, everyone who's not working two full-time jobs from a tent city is a burden on society. Everyone who's not paying the maximum tax rate in America is a burden, except for him. Obviously, he's not working at McDonald's. So he's saying that everyone who's not paying the maximum tax rate is a burden, and everyone, I guess, everyone who's working, everyone who's paying, everyone who's paying the maximum tax rate with two full-time jobs and is accepting food stamps, I guess they're only half a burden. Uh, uh, so he says that everyone on welfare, everyone who is getting any assistance from the government, which the last time I checked is about 45% of the U.S. population is getting at least one form of means tested welfare. I'm not sure if that statistic changed since. I'm not sure if that statistic changed since CETA and LIHEAP were made illegal by the Trump administration, but at one point at least, 45% of the United States was on at least one form of means tested welfare. I'm not sure if that includes student loans. I'm not sure if that includes whatever. Obviously, it includes Section 8 and food stamps and Medicaid, Medicare, and Social Security and SSI and SSDI and public aid, stuff like that. So, basically, Peter Schiff is implying that if we just lopped off 45% of the U.S. Population and got rid of everyone who was on welfare, then everyone in America will be rich. So, and I know this is gonna sound super racist, but would America really look like the way that if you look at the paintings of the founders of the framers of the Constitution, if you look at the paintings that they made back in the day of the framers of the Constitution, where it's showing George Washington and John Jay and Thomas Jefferson, Benjamin Franklin, Alexander Hamilton, James Madison, John Adams, stuff like that. If you look at the framers, the paintings that were made of the framers in the framing of the days of the forming of the republic. If you look at those paintings now, if America were to religiously follow the Constitution, as in no benefits for anybody, that includes That includes government grants for businesses. That includes government-backed venture capital. That includes bailouts for big corporations. That includes a you know a government apparatus to promote uh, the wealthy and stuff like that. If the founders of the Constitution actually followed the Constitution, would would America today look exactly like those photographs, those paintings? Would America of today look exactly like those paintings that were made in the 18th century? 18th century, would would America of today look like those paintings? Would you know? Would I mean? Because obviously, like I said, this is gonna sound racist. This is gonna sound super racist. But like I said, uh, if you look at biology, I mean, like I said, it's gonna sound super racist. But black people survived. Black people survived about 300,000 years. Black people survived about 300,000 years. If search Google, search ChatGPT, black people survived 300,000 years before the first non-black person was born. Forget. I mean, forget 100% of black people being on welfare. Uh, 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 there were no non-black people. There were no non-black people. So not only did white people not give black people welfare, they didn't exist. So there was even if they were given welfare, they wouldn't exist to give it. Uh, and black people survived 300,000 years. There were no nuclear bombs dropped, no debris in space, no land, no non-biodegradable landfills. There was no plastic in the oceans. There was no oil spills. There were no nuclear waste dumps. There was no there was no scorched earth strategies, stuff like that. Um, so so you know if the founders if the founders followed the Constitution religiously, I mean, like I said, it always comes back to that. It always comes back to that 1,000 pound gorilla in the room. Like I said, I mean, America. I mean, America had its fun during slavery, and America had its fun during slavery. It got a lot of benefit from that, and that's just part of being an adult. That's just part of being an adult. If you know that you messed up, then you just deal with it. Like I said, I mean, like I said, if we, like I said, if we go back to the original framers' intent, uh, there is, in the original Constitution, um, there is no, there is no, in the original Constitution, there is no declaration uh, claiming that uh, claiming that there is no declaration that there is no declaration claiming that that there is basically in the frame in the original Constitution, there is no declaration claiming that the only free people on the planet are white people. So you know uh, you know uh, if we were to go back to the original intent of the Constitution, there's no guarantee that we're all gonna be wearing leggings. White people wearing leggings with court wigs on and stuff like that, and frock coats, and ballet shoes and stuff like that. So that time isn't coming back. I mean, like I said, uh, uh, so the point of this video is that, you know, no document is infallible, including the Constitution. No document is infallible, including the Constitution. And even even if the document uh, were uh, even if the document were infallible, which it isn't, then if we had actually followed it, if the original framers of the Constitution had actually followed the document, then America would have looked different from day one. I mean, it's not. I mean, if America goes back to a strict interpretation of Constitution, I mean, well, what I'm saying is that if America goes back to a strict interpretation of the Constitution, America's not going to be 100% white. It's not going to be 100% white, and it's not going to be it's not going to be only men with power, and it's not going to be it's not going to there aren't going to be, you know, there probably aren't going to be literacy tests to vote and stuff like that, and there's probably not going to be there's probably not going to be slavery. So if we follow the Constitution religiously, it's going to be more like if we follow the Constitution religiously, it's going to be more like it is today. I mean, it's going to be more like it is today. So obviously there is no outright ban on ban on government helping people, because they did not. There is no outright ban on government helping people in the Constitution, because they never envisioned that a government would have the ability to help people. So yeah. So obviously, if only the people who happen to be born wealthy were allowed to own property, if only the people who happen to allowed to be who are born wealthy were allowed to vote, obviously America would not be anywhere near as wealthy as it is today, and it wouldn't have. It would probably be basic. I mean, if only the people who are born wealthy, if being born perfect was the only way to make money in the United States, I mean, America would basically be Zimbabwe right now. So that's all I wanted to say for this video. So if you liked the video, please like it. If you disliked it, please dislike it. If you want to share the video, please share it. If you would like to leave a comment, please leave a comment. But remember, YouTube has rules for commenting, so you might want to read those rules. I don't know what the rules say, but you might want to read YouTube's rules for commenting. So have a great day, everyone, and goodbye.